So whatever do we have here? Let's take a look. Hey, it's Ant-Man and Wasp. And we have a little scene where Evangeline Lilly, I guess, starts a fight. I'll show a little bit of the fight. A little bit of it, but no copyright. I don't want any copyright strikes, but show a little bit. So this is the Taurus Awards 2019 nominees. And before I start, I want to give thanks to a sample of the stunt performers, the directors, and stunt coordinators, fight coordinators. So thank you, James Wan, Kyle Gardiner, Hank Amos, Joanna Bennett, Ryan Kugler, Chris Brewster, Janisha Adams-Ginyard, G. Alexander, Damien Chazelle, Nick Brandon, Dean Bailey, Christopher McQuarrie, Wade Eastwood, Alan Hewitt, David Leach, Scott J. Atea, Fraser Eichison, Krista Bell, Ruben Flesher, Tim Connolly, Ben Akrig, David Alessi, Julius Avery, Tony Christian, Benjamin Ashley, Alexander Brack, Peter Berg, Jesse Fisher, Danya Bateman, Janelle Beaudry, Johnny Gao, Fede Alvarez, Florian Hotz, Thomas Haki Koglu, Suzanne Bier, Darren Fujimori, Kelly Barksdale, Casey Adams, Anthony and Joe Russo brothers, Daniel Hernandez, Nate Andrade, Jess Durham and Jennifer Badger, and I'll acknowledge the directors for the foreign films in a bit. So what we got, and these are all the people I just told you are for the nominees. Directors and stunt coordinators, fight coordinators, and stunt performers. There's so many. There's hundreds to list, but that's just a small sample. My apologies for those I did not list, but just keep an eye on. So this is going to be for Instagram and YouTube, of course. So we got Best Fight. So because Ant-Man and Wasp, still no fight scene yet, but Ant-Man and Wasp, there's a car scene too. That's what gets the most notoriety. We got Final Score, Game Night, Mile 22, and Upgrade. Okay, so best fights possible. There's a fight scene coming up with Lily as the Wasp, and possibly fighting ghosts, but I don't know what's going on. So that's just the talking scene right now. Best high work. So high wires, flying, jumping, falling, parachuting out of a plane, tight ropes, high ropes, low ropes. You think of it, you name it, it's there. So I highlighted some of these. Oh wait, here we go. I think this is a shot. I think they're just trying to get into a fight. So now we're seeing some combat. We got stunt people working, fighting. Okay, more fighting, more kicking, more punching, more kicking, more punching. Lots of stuff going on there, and more stuff. It's a little blurry. Guns going off, shooting. That's amazing stuff. But anyway, I don't want to show too much of that. So, yeah. So that's high work. That could have involved the chandelier, but Ant-Man and Wasp is not in here. So Black Panther, The Equalizer 2, Final Score, First Man, and Papillon. That's high wire work. Now, for stunt rigging, we have Aquaman. Yes, Aquaman. I love this movie. Black Panther, First Man, and Mission Impossible Fallout. So anything to do with wires and wire work and cables and winches, anything like that. Best work with a vehicle: helicopters, cars, boats, planes, tractors, bicycles. You got 12 strong. You got Black Panther, you got Final Score, and you got Girl in the Spider's Web and Venom. Got good old Venom with Tom Hardy. Most of these movies, what do they say? But people complain that the Oscars are, the winner of the Oscars are movies that people never watch. I think everybody's seen these movies, so you know what it's all about. Best specialty stunt XYZ. Any particular stunt, hitting people in the face with a frying pan, jumping from one truck into another. That one girl who went back to front, to and fro. The one with the short shorts and the blonde hair, and she would jump from one sort of balcony to another balcony to another balcony, something like that. So we have Bird Box, we have Deadpool 2, we have Mile 22, Overlord, and Venom. We have some more fighting here. More running, more fighting. Get out of there. Oh my God. Right through the table. More Ghost versus Wasp stunts. Kicking and punching. A lot of ghosting. Pun intended. Best overall stunt by a stunt woman. Ant-Man and the Wasp. Aquaman. Bird Box. And The Girl in the Spider's Web. And Mile 22. I'm thinking of Amber Heard stunt doubles for Aquaman. And Claire Foy stunt double for, some of the motorcycle stunts. Hardest hit, Ant-Man and the Wasp. Then we have Aquaman, Deadpool 2, The Girl in the Spider's Web, and Mile 22. Now, best action in a foreign film. Thank you to Big Brother in Hong Kong, who the director is Kiwai Kam. Race 3 from India, that has Remo D'Souza. The Scythian from Russia, that's by Rustam Mosafir. Taxi 5, is that the sequel to Taxi, the television show with Danny DeVito? Or is that the unofficial sequel to with Jimmy Fallon and Queen Latifah? I don't know. So it's the fourth sequel to the original Taxi. Taxi 5 from France. It is Gastonbide. Frank Gastonbide. And The Unthinkable from Sweden with Victor Donnell. And finally, we have Best Stunt Coordinator and or Second Unit Director. Aquaman, Avengers Infinity War, Black Panther, Mission Impossible Fallout, and Venom. So we got some car stunts. There's Evangeline Lilly. There's some car stunts going on there. A lot of driving. So my overall thoughts is that all the stunt performers worked very hard. A tribute and love to Joy Harris, who died helping make Deadpool 2. It takes a tight web of people who have experience, who know what they're doing. There's a lot of things going on right now. Part of it's on, I won't say there are some movie studios that hold on to the idea of males doubling for female actors. All I can say is that you try to avoid being politically incorrect for as long as possible because it is Hollywood politics. However, it's safety first. And so I really applaud everybody who worked hard on all these, the directors, the stunt coordinators, the assistant stunt coordinators, all try to do the right things. Look at that tumble. Anyway, everybody tries to do the right things. So, there are all kinds of stunt people in all kinds of movies. Sometimes you see them, sometimes you don't. Honor and respect your stunt doubles. And when you see a movie, you can do a double take. And best of luck to everybody. I'll announce the winners later. Maestro Drake signing out. I've got more work to do.